Saturday, before we had the congressional listening session, we did a walk around the food court. And between Dan and GT, they helped to eliminate some of our surplus. GT set a record. You had 3 milkshakes.
It grows every time you tell that story.
It was 3, I saw it.
And Dan, I think you even had 2 milkshakes.
I had 2 and a half at least.
So they started off. They had I think we each had baked potatoes, milkshakes, and then they had the new flying porker that is in the PLA food booth. It's the official sandwich of the farm show. And they had strawberry drinks over at the vegetable booth. The apple producers gave them each a large apple dumpling with 3 scoops of ice cream.
Fried cheese cubes.
Pardon me?
Fried cheese cubes, baked potatoes.
Oh yeah, fried cheese cubes along with the baked potatoes, and so they make, yes, Dan.
Pork and brisket sandwich, don't forget.
Yeah, that flying porker. Yeah, it's a huge sub, and how do you not eat that? You know, when you're with those associations, because those monies go back to support those associations, whether it be for research or whether it be for supporting youth programs. So they did quite well this past Saturday, and hopefully tonight you get to see them at 6 o'clock. They both are competing in a celebrity Surrey drive. That is where they have a feed Surrey, and they have 2 draft horses hooked up to this feed Surrey, and they get timed on. And I think Representative Zimmerman, you're part of that. I don't know if Representative Hershey just left. Are you? Mark Keller's part of that. There'll be at least 24, excuse me. They're all sponsored by various businesses. That money goes back to the farm show that's raised through that. But it's a really fun event, and it takes place in the equine arena. And just to watch them drive the draft horses is quite amusing. But I'm sure they're going to do a good job. There's a lot of skill there, and we'll all have a good time with it. So 6 o'clock in the equine arena. But touching on some of the points they made, they're all talking about what took place with the milk industry. I'm sure when GT and I traveled together, we carried that message about how the First Lady had ruined our milk market just by taking the fat out of the milk, because no young man or young lady wants to drink chalky water.
And it was Mrs. Obama.
Mrs. Obama, I'm sorry, I want to make that clear. Michelle Obama thought that the fat in the milk was going to create problems in our youth. Yes, please.
On that story, I had been working with the Department of Ag and was visiting Gears Dairy. They were in throes of they do a lot, they cover 12 districts in the school districts, and they do a lot of school lunch milk. And what had happened was the original milk was 2% for your milk choice, and the flavor milks, which were in some cases chocolate, some strawberry, some actually vanilla, was a 1% milk fat to make the nutritional plan. Mrs. Obama pushed it down to 1% milk for the milk by itself, and 0 skim milk for the chocolate, strawberry, vanilla flavoring. And Dan Gears told Lucy said he tried to put some into the Blue Mountain, the kids threw it away. He said, so what we did was we put some sugar and some corn syrup in it, and they drink it. So, dear Lord in heaven, how much milk fat's in 8 ounces of milk, and then we're gonna give them sugar instead of milk fat? That's so much help. So this is the kind of situation that we put our dairy creameries and our dairy farmers into. Just saying, here we are trying to worry about obesity, we're gonna give kids corn syrup instead of milk. So talk about a backward situation.
Mike, can I say something as well?
Sure, Mark.
Today it was also announced that it's not just the rural ag economy, but it's also on the corporate side, because now we have our second largest dairy company filing bankruptcy today. Borden Dairy filed bankruptcy today. It was Dean Foods about a couple months ago. Now it's Borden Dairy.
Yeah. So we don't think about that, and when I give speeches and presentations, I talk about agriculture and the ag economy. It's not only about the farmer. A dairy farmer, you think about the jobs he provides. There's a truck driver that picks up that milk. There's a truck that that he drives that needs parts, it needs fuel. It's delivered to the creamery where it's further processed, so you have employment there. It goes into a container. Those containers create employment. It leaves the dairy, okay? It leaves the dairy, it's transported in a truck, another job, another truck that needs fuel, parts. It goes to the store. When it gets to the store, it takes an employee to stock those shelves. So when you just think about those jobs, not only the feed truck that drops off the the feed, the other companies that supply the supplies for that dairy, there's a lot of jobs that one farmer creates. You know, and when you start thinking about, you know, what that farmer contributes to the overall economy, you know, it's amazing. And just like you said, you know, when the farmer doesn't have money, the dairy's not going to have money because of deflated prices, because consumption went down, which means demand went down. And you say, well, just taking fat out of milk doesn't do that. Baloney. You know, it does create problems when you start altering food and taking it, and not only that, you're taking the nutritional value out, you're taking some of your vitamins out of it, and it's not a good thing at all. And GT and I carried that message for many years because we were very upset that they were having 1% milk in the schools and skim milk as foods related, and using corn syrup to make kids drink it again, to have kids drink it again. So, alrighty.